what stage are you at on this?
So I'm kind of going in for the final detailing pass for most of it. The mouth still needs a little bit of work. Just getting the right shapes and the teeth blacked out and stuff. The vestigial leg was something I wasn't sure they were gonna go for, but they actually really liked it, and I was kind of thrilled about that.
I mean, a goblin is like one of the most basic monsters, so there's a lot of area for interpretation, and they can be very scary or they can be very kind of whimsical like this.
What do you think?
Goblin. So just kind of one side.
Yeah.
Pretty done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any legend characters like this that are short and
Chubby, yeah.
chubby and big heads.
Right, yeah, no, I think it'll be cool.
No, it's super cool. I love it. So the eyes will be kind of like he's looking up at you, like you don't even matter enough to turn his head. He's just like, and the thing is, if you turn the head, it's like, hi, I'm little, but he's like, don't waste my time, or I'm going to eat you, or something. It's, and the eye placement is so important.
So yeah.
His legs are funny.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. What I wanted to present was low-grade, because his legs are small, but I think it's part. So he's not really knock-kneed. He's just like struggling under the weight. Yeah, I love the character. It's not super traditional, so you never know how people are going to respond. But as far as a monster, he's cool. Very cool. But I love the feet. It's kind of Jordu said it was like a elephant foot, but with nails. And that's super creative. Like shorter, stubby little fingers, I think. Something that matches that foot.
Yeah.
Jordu will sculpt that right up, right, Jordu?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, boss.
Yeah, sure, boss. That's always a bad sign. You should catch him from this angle, Adam. We should stand.
This was your little goblin idea.
It was Adam's idea.
Yeah, but it's been everybody's idea.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But yeah,
everybody gets their hand in it
Goblin.
to some degree. We had Mike, Moan, you, me, Jordu, Tom, all
Adam.
looking at it, trying to figure out, okay, how's this gonna work?
See you when you're like, my goal today, if you guys like this goal, is to have this and the single leg finished.
Yes.
That's kind of what I'm. Just very easy, very simple.
Wolf spider. He'll have hair down on each side.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. It's another crazy design.
What's
Bitten by a
happening?
wolf, a werewolf bitten by a spider, a spider bitten by a werewolf, or maybe it was a man bitten by a wolf spider. There's something crazy
We don't
going
know.
on here.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah,
We don't
there's-
need to know.
Some twisted lineage.
When you started as a kid, Jordu, was WED Clay the first clay you used, or did you?
I don't even know no. I started with plasticine. I don't even know if WED Clay was widely available when I was little. And we certainly didn't have it in a place like Philadelphia. But, it was developed by the Disney company to sculpt their theme park attraction figures. WED stands for Walter Elias Disney. I don't know when it became publicly available through Laguna, but I would imagine sometime in the 70s or 80s. Probably the 80s, actually, because at some point in the mid to late 80s, Ed started using it to sculpt the masks. And I could tell he was rushing through the sculptures. because they just didn't have the refinement that they did in Roma Plastilina when he started out in the late 70s and very early 80s. And then my mother, I remember one Christmas, she got me some plasticine that was from Italy that had these really vibrant, bright colors, like Sculpey 3 or something. It was like, I loved that stuff. But I didn't really start working with WED Clay until I moved out to LA. Everything I sculpted prior was done in Roma Plastilina. I had a big trash can full of it that I reused and reused. But when I first tried WED, I thought, what is this crappy mud? I hate this. This is awful. You can't control it. You can't do anything. It'll probably dry out too fast, and you know. But I got the hang of it fairly quickly, and once I did, it was like, wow, you know, this stuff's amazing. So, yeah, I mean, it started out where I really had trouble with the medium. Same thing with, I mean, anytime I try any new medium, it's always kind of dicey at first. Like, I really didn't like Sculpey at first. I love it now.
Yeah, I'm liking the vibe, the kind of sullen.
You should be sculpting down here, Ed, too, all three of you.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Marsha's got me in the paint room.
Oh, it's me. Oh.
Well, it's true. I'd be down here throwing clay around with the guys, but no,
Poor Trevor.
I got to be up in the paint room.
He's all alone.
No cafe
Yeah.
mocha for Ed and
Yeah, well, Trevor's.